Is Nan back yet?
Not yet.
Steve, you open the window and poke your head out. The cops will sure see you there.
Well, I'm sick of being cooped up here. $500,000 worth of jewels is the price worth waiting for. When I know someone's fortune, I take a hammer and a gun. I don't rent in the country and I don't give a tea party for his family. That ain't my way.
Keep going on with your way and it won't be long until you're caught.
Me? Get caught? Not a chance. That was a fun time getting in.
Would you stop?
Would you stop that? Have you gone completely mad?
So has he got that paperweight out again? Where's Nan? Ain't she back yet?
No. And I don't like the long walk she's taking alone every day either. Listen, before Nan gets back, I've got something I want to get off my chest.
Go on.
Oh, go on then.
If the Palmers are coming here to tea this afternoon, now is the time to speak up. I don't believe Nan's going through for us.
Nan, throw us down. What nonsense!
Maybe not. But I've got a hunch she's stalling us.
Stalling us.
Her fingers may be itching for those Palmer stones, but her heart's not in it.
Oh, it's not her got to do with it.
Even if he's as good as Nan runs the risk of having our hearts stolen, and I think the right bloke might just have arrived.
You mean Tom Palmer?
Yes, Tom Palmer. Now we've staked everything on this job. Scrounged all we could to rent this hoity-toity house, plus what Lazare gave us. And it cost a couple of $1,000 more to send Nan and George to Europe and all.
Say, you're still under the delusion that it was a pleasant jaunt, huh? Less than a fortnight on the other side and the war breaks out. And after we managed to squeeze aboard the ship for home, the compound ship strikes the line. Oh, it was a lovely exertion.
That's the point I'm getting to. When that ocean buggy hit that mine and she saw the man she set out to rob, standing on a sinking ship lifting women and children into lifeboats, will she stop looking on him as a fall guy? He became her hero.
Please.
She's leading them on.
When Lazare sent me 5 months ago, he says, Steve, I've got a high-class mob planted on a job in the suburbs and they need an expert safe man. I said I ain't worked with no high-class mob before, but $500,000 sounded good to me, so I travelled along. I want to say now, I hope I'm wrong about Nan.
I bet you are.
This Palmer job's going to be pulled off whether Nan wants it or not. And if she makes one false move in front of their Palmers, then
Here's Nan.
not a word to her. Let's see what happens this afternoon.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Nan. What are you made up for?
Your 19-year-old daughter, of course.
You can't pull that on us, Nan.
Don't call me Nan. Ruth Brockton, George's daughter. The same as on the boat. Wouldn't it be lovely if on their first visit the Palmers had one of you call me Nan? From now on, you're supposed to be my mother. Don't forget that, Nellie.
Yes, Ruth.
Good. Now, help me get this room into shape. Tony? Put that book away. Steve? The flowers in the vase. George, for heaven's sake, put that pipe out.
All right, Nan.
There you go, Nan again. There's no excuse for you, George. Not after being my father all the way to Europe and back.
I remember Ruth.
Good. Now, boys, come here. depends on Anne having us this afternoon. All I want is one night in the Palmer home, and the way I have it framed, I ought to get an invite this afternoon. Don't forget your roles for this afternoon's dinner party. Nellie, you're my mother. George, my father. Tony, you're my new music teacher. And Steve, you can be our new butler. And when you announce the Palmers, don't bawl their name in that drone you always speak in.
Gee, head usher for a gang of crooks. I ought to write home and tell the folks how well I'm doing.
Well, let's hear you announce them then.
Yes, something tells me you need the practice. Pretend I'm playing piano.
Get out of there. What's the matter with you? Mrs. Palmer!
You're not announcing a prize fight.
Try again.
Mrs. Palmer.
Yes, that is better.
Much better indeed.
Steve, here's the telegram I prepared. You know when to spring it, don't you?
After tea has been served.
George, you're to read the telegram. And don't pass it around to be examined. If they even suspect it's a phony, well, we might as well pack up and get out of here.
Oh, Ruth, before I forget, you're the skeleton juice. You may need them when you get over to the house.
Here they come, in a swell car. I've got something I want to say to you.
Yes?
There's bigger game than diamonds to be played for.
Bigger game.
Just this. If you get into that house and that glib tongue Lothario makes love to you, grab the stones and grab him quick. Because you'll never get him, I'll get him first.
The Palmers.
Positions, everybody. Where are we now?
Coming this way. Let's begin to play.
I'm ready.
Fortissimo! Fortissimo!
Mrs. Palmer. Oh, Mrs. Palmer, I'm awfully glad you came. Won't you sit down?
How are you?
Fine.
But where's Mr. Palmer?
He was so sorry not to be able to come, but he had to go into town on business.
I'm so sorry. Allow me to introduce my music teacher, Professor Verdi. Professor, this is Mrs. Palmer.
Delighted.
Tom Palmer.
How do you do? We heard you as we entered the gate. I didn't know, my dear, you could play so well.
I have a very competent teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, if you would remember not to serve the andante and work gradually into the arpeggio, giving full expression to the fortissimo. You produce a great sound and be a great success at the concert. Concert? Why, yes. That is why Senorita Brunel, she's been working so hard. Oh, yes. Here's Mr. Brunel now.
How do you do, Mrs. Palmer? Awfully good of you to come over. How do you do, sir?
Splendid, thank you.
Mr. Brockton. How did you ever manage to get this place so well arranged in so short a time? I mean, you've only been here, what is it?
A month tomorrow.
You know, we bought the house before Ruth and I sailed, and Mother not staying with us enabled her to look after the furniture. Ah, here's Mother now.
Mrs. Palmer, allow me to present my mother. Tom Palmer.
So this is the Tom Palmer.
Well, I hope there aren't any other Toms coming around.
Real life heroes of scares.
There's one.
But he, a hero.
Yes, I never saw a cooler man under pressure.
Oh, it wasn't so cool.
Believe me, when that ship struck that mine, I wasn't so cool either.
Oh, I just despise the ocean. It's the only thing that's kept me from going abroad.
Can I help you, Mother? If you please, sir. Mrs. Palmer, would you like lemon or cream?
Lemon, if you please. Better be tea. Better be tea.
You may pass the cake. Lemon for you, Father?
Yes, sir.
That'll do, Wilson.
One can't be too careful with the selection of servants these days.
No, Mrs. Palmer, you're quite right. The average servant is absolutely blameless.
Do you know, this doesn't feel like a first meeting at all to me. It's more like a renewing an old acquaintance. I've heard so much of you.
I'm sure that's very kind of her.
And I will forever be thankful for the good fortune that placed Ruth and my husband at the same table with you.
Well, then you should thank the purser.
The purser.
Why, the purser told us that you paid him £5 for a seat at our table.
Did he tell you that?
Why, Father? You never told me.
Well, you see, it was this way. I didn't like the people at our table.
I'm glad of that.
Oh, no more than you like the people at your table.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, when we asked the person for a seat next to you, He said he supposed it would be all right, seeing as you'd already paid him £5 for a seat next to us.
Why, yes,
Ah, yes. A mutual attraction, but there is another attraction. The view from the park is simply magnificent. On a clear day like this, you can see from above the trees, across the fields, so far as the housetops of the big city. Really? Why, yes, it is wonderful. You must let me show you.
I suggest we all go on the porch.
That's such a good idea.
Hadn't we better join the others?
No, not until I've had a moment alone with you. Do you know it's been a week since we've last seen each other?
A week? Has it been that long?
You're looking wonderful, but you haven't said you missed me.
I have missed you.
That's better. That's a whole lot better. Hello, what have we here? By George, it's a beauty. Must be 3 carats. I've never seen that before.
Well, not all the jewels in the world are in the Palmer collection, you know.
It is wonderful.
Speaking of jewels, have you added to the collection since you returned?
I haven't even looked at it. I haven't thought about anything or anybody but you.
Tom, why did you pay the person £5 to sit next to us?
Because I wanted to meet you. From the very moment our eyes met across the seat of the railroad car on the way to Sherbrooke. Ruth,
Hadn't we better join the others?
Ruth, don't you care a little? Haven't my words meant anything?
A man never really knows.
Yes, he does. He knows he has met the one woman in the world for him.
She always is the one woman in the world. At the time.
If only there was some way of me being able to prove it to you. Test me any way you wish.
No. I don't want to. Disappointments are always costly.
It's commencing to cloud up, so we shall have to be going.
Oh, please, don't hurry.
Telegram for Mr. Brockton.
My, this is unfortunate.
Why? What is it, Father?
Nothing serious, I hope.
It appears Ruth won't be able to play the professor's concert.
Why? What's happened?
From Perkins, my law in Chicago.
What does he say, Father?
Judge refuses further adornment. Case on calendar Wednesday will be absolutely necessary for you and Miss Brockton to be in attendance. You see, Mother and I are trying to recover some money we put into a venture.
After all the preparations, and she's worked so hard, am I to lose my star pupil from the concert? That is too bad. Does the telegram say for Miss Brockton to go?
Well, we can't leave her in the house alone with the butler.
Well, perhaps Miss Brockton, she has some friends with whom she could stay with.
Well, that could work, but we hardly know anyone in this section.
Let me offer a suggestion. If Miss Brockton doesn't have to go, I'm sure my mother and father would be delighted to have her as our guest.
Of course we shall.
That's awfully kind of you, but I'd hate to be an inconvenience.
Inconvenience? Not at all.
But there's Professor Verdi and my lessons.
Professor, you wouldn't object to giving Miss Brockton her lessons at our home, would you? It's such a little way from here. Certainly not. It would be just as convenient as coming here.
Then it's all settled. I'll fetch the car for you.
Are you sure? I won't be in the way.
We would be offended if you refused.
We'll wire you when to expect us back.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll motor into town with Mother and Father, then I'll return to your house.
Good.
We shall expect you.
It's very kind of you.
Not at all. We are delighted to have Ruth with us.
I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, Mrs. Brockton.
Goodbye. So glad you called.
Goodbye, Professor. And goodbye, sir. I hope you in your suit.
Thank you. I'll see you as far as the door. They're gone.
Yes. It was perfecto! Perfecto!
We're in society, we are. I ought to paste this snowman on the top of my head and stay in society.
Here we are, ladies. Dues is served.
Wilson, the new butler.
We're now the professor, both on the inside, that's what I call finished work. Nan, you'll go down in history for this.
I dare say, Steve, history isn't made until it's all over.
Yes, history's only for the dead ones.
Think of it now. $500,000 worth of jewels in just one clip. Do you know what this little enterprise is going to do? It'll attach an imperishable up shirt to the name of Dan Carey. Now, you'll be the Napoleon of Kirkendall. And if genius is to be commemorated in prosperity, you'll have a tomb as big as Napoleon's. Here's to Dan Carey, our incomparable leader.
I'm drinking, but we ain't got those stones yet.
Thanks, very muscular.
You should have been a poet.
Listen up, everybody. The moment we get our hands on those jewels, we scatter for South America. George and Dan, you're to get the first ship direct from Rio de Janeiro. Tony, you travel by way of Havana. Steve, you get there by New Orleans. I'll travel the quickest way I can.
And who's going to carry the stuff?
None of us.
What?
None of us.
I'm not going to leave it behind us, are we?
No, we are not. We'll let Uncle Sam take care of it for us and see that they're safely delivered.
Uncle Sam?
We'll pack them in a nice little box and mail it to ourselves in Rio de Janeiro. And we'll pack these, the style vessel pieces, along with them. Is that satisfactory?
No, us is
Remember this. The howl that went up after the style vessel job won't be a whisper compared to the noise the Palmer job is going to cause. They'll be looking for the stones all over, at every fence, and every pawn shop and jewellery merchant will be on high alert for them, just as they are for these. From now on, we have Ferris to deal with.
I'd take a long chance for just one crack at that guy.
Yes, I'm sure you would. The important thing is to beat it before he gets to us. Now, here are my plans for Rio de Janeiro. George, you're in the jewellery business. Down, looking over the ground to open a high-end jewellery store. Tony, you're down to open a music studio. And Steve, you're looking for cheap lumber to export. Is that understood?
Perfect.
Good. Now, tomorrow, George, Nell and I will motor into town. While we're waiting for the ship to depart, we'll look after travel for South America. Then you return by way of the Holland Division, and don't budge out of the house. Keep all the blinds down, and Steve, stay away from the blinds. Nellie, pay no attention to the doorbell.
It can ring its head off for all I care.
Good. Now, Steve, there's a very tall hedge just across the way from the Palmer home. While Tony's giving me my music lesson, you hide behind it. When we've located the jewels, Tony will play the signal on the piano. Let's hear it, Tony.
do I do after that?
What do you do after that? You frame up an excuse to get into the house to see me. Here. My school that I'm supposed to have forgotten. That ought to be good enough to get you in. I'll give you the layout of the house when you get there. Do you understand?
I understand.
Perfectly.
We got you.
It's a cinch.
Then that's all there is to it.
South America. They'll never find us there. Another baby in the room. How I should have fallen on the floor from sheer dizziness.
Why? What's the matter?
Chatter. Nothing but questions from the moment we came in. She's enough to drive me crazy. Just because our folks are going to build a new house and their present lease expires, she's preparing herself on architecture. So I had to tell her all about the place, describe every room, every entrance, every exit, where every hallway leads to, what's down in the basement, where's the servants. Oh!
I hope you weren't rude to her.
Oh, don't worry, dearest. Tom's little bromance would suffer at my hands. Did you ever think, though, he'd grow so fond to grow to any woman?
Oh, well, we're all human.
Hello. Where's our little guest got to?
Our little guest is donning herself up for her darling Prince Charming.
Now see here, Father, I'm relying on you to make things pleasant for Ruth.
All right. But I've just spent 3/4 of an hour with her and it might as well be overtime. Trust me, she does not grow on you with extra time.
Is that a fact?
Yes.
Sorry I'm late. I was lost in that maze of corridors. Then I found Mr. Palmer and
He showed me the way.
Been wandering around the house.
yes, trying to find my way. My sense of direction was always poor.
Oh, by the way, Miss Brockton, I was unable to pay my respects to your parents before they went away, but I hope to do so on their return. They get away safely.
Oh, they must be well on their way to Chicago by now.
Oh, well, we must ask them over for dinner when they return.
First Sunday after they get back.
When do you expect them?
I don't know. Father promised a telegraph.
Well, we'll try to keep you from getting too lonesome. How about it, Tom?
You leave that to me.
Great. See that you don't shirk the job. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to my usual struggle I have every single day just before dinner. It's about the only exercise I get.
Don't forget, dinner will be served at 6:30.
Don't worry, dearest, I'll work up an appetite just to remind me. See you in a little while.
Oh, I just love this house. It's just the sort of a house I always wanted. Before I leave, I'm going to ask you to show me through every room.
Well, I am the official guide of this establishment.
Oh, that would be lovely. You can tell me everything there is to know, right?
Ask me anything. Anything you wish, and if you can't answer it, then we'll simply refer to the diagram.
The diagram.
Well, yes. The diagram of the house. Shows every room, every corridor, every secret passageway, what it's all used for.
Why don't you take it with you to show the architect?
Oh, this will help me. Now, Mrs. Brockton. Palmer, you won't mind me leaving these around the house, will you? I just had them brought back from the jeweller's.
Is it very valuable?
2 of my best pieces. I just had them reset from gold to platinum.
How deliciously costly. Well, with something so beautifully grand, it is not safe with servants in the house. Here, I'll put them with ours.
No trouble at all. The safe is right over here. Now watch.
I will. such a nuisance having to dash into town every time you wanted to wear any of them.
Don't you think this is far more convenient?
Oh, and it's just as safe.
Is it really?
It's may look easy, but I like to meet the thief who can get into this box.
Really?
You'd never forget the experience you survived.
If you survived?
I'll show you. You see this combination? It looks like nickel, but it isn't.
It's solid copper, charged with electricity.
Touch it and you take hold of a live wire. Could you imagine the shock?
Yes, indeed. Wouldn't he have to kill?
The torture would have lasted over 10 minutes.
I see. Sort of a lingering death.
It might not prove fatal if the switch were turned off in time.
A switch?
You see, there's an alarm attached.
I'll show you. This is a rubber composition, but I'll be on the safe side. Now it's entirely non-conducting. Excuse me. Not to worry, Phil. Merely a demonstration.
You see, my dear, the servants are drilled. The minute that bell sounds, all the avenues are thoroughly guarded.
That's enough. That's enough to deter any burglar. Wish we had the same safeguards at home.
You don't mean to say you keep your valuables unprotected?
Oh, not the least bit uneasy about them. We have a secret hiding place. I'll show you someday.
Now, anytime you want them, just simply ask for them.
Oh, but I should hate to tear them away from such pleasant company.
Would you like to see the rest of our collection?
There's nothing I love more.
These are the emeralds.
Well, don't forget about the diamonds and sapphires.
Piece de resistance.
Oh, I am fond of that little fellow.
Oh, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. It must have caused you great trouble, matching all those rubies and diamonds. Did it cost a great deal?
Oh, about $50,000.
Oh, $50,000. Why did you get two?
Try it on, dear. It will look wonderful on you.
Please, as a favour to me.
Well, if you insist. As a favour to you. Ah, it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon my being late. Dear Jews. To me, they are the poetry of inanimate. Things! Yes! They dance with color and life. They fight my soul. They inspire me with music.
No. You never express it in words. Express it in music?
Yes, in music. Yes, in music. Oh. Grazie.
What was that, Professor? I don't think I've ever heard it before.
Something of my own
Thornton T. Hanley at Carnegie Hero Foundation. He says he has some news.
Wonder what that could be about.
It's pretty exciting.
Yes, how do you do, sir? Yes, that is my name. Valorous conduct on the occasion of the sinking of the passenger steamer. A gold medal for exceptional heroism. You're not going to pin a Carnegie Hero Medal on me. I don't deserve anything like that.
Oh, don't underestimate yourself. Why, after that frightful explosion, what chance would the women and children have had if it hadn't been for you? Even the crew fighting to save themselves. You stood against the rail, pistol in hand, holding back the infuriated mob.
Yes. Ferris? A Detective Ferris? I don't recall that name in the passenger list. Do you, Mother?
A Detective Ferris? Good heavens, no!
Yes. Oh, really? How curious. Well, please convey my thanks to Detective Ferris and all the others who gave statements. Yes, thank you. Goodbye.
What is it, Tom?
Well, you heard. They want to give me a medal for my conduct and my actions on the boat. Many gave statements. Most curious of all was a Detective Ferris.
That name wasn't on the list, though.
Well, he suggested that Ferris could have been incognito. Normal practice when he's on a case.
A criminal? On the loose? Oh, it's enough to make a woman faint.
Criminals plural, Mother. Mr. Ferris, Hanley said Mr. Ferris was after an extremely clever gang of criminals against whom he's been gathering evidence for the past few months. He expects to land them all by the end of the week.
That is excellent news.
Well, we mustn't keep you from your music lesson any longer. I can tell the professor is getting impatient. Come on, Tom, we can make ourselves useful elsewhere.
Of course, we can wander the garden.
Ferris, he punished one of but why? That means he's like
Wait a moment.
What are we to do?
You're going to get those jewels out of that safe tonight.
He punished one to the boat. Why? That means he knows that we're here. Why? We're here. Perhaps he's laying a trap.
Can't exactly get much worse than it is right now, can it?
What do you mean?
2 of the stardust pieces are in that safe.
I dare! You've convicted us all! And you've given them the evidence of that! What? 100 people got up in that boat, and it's just our luck that Ferris walks off! Get it! I'm ready to convict another day!
Why, thank you. You all got this, Miss Brockton, so I took the liberty of bringing it over. I got a signal.
Yes. Here's the layout of the house.
How did you...
There's no time to explain.
It's holding!
When you see me wear a handkerchief in front of the window, pin my way back.
Alright. But where is the little box?
Oh, it's just behind that money. It's as easy as opening a can of silence.
Wait a minute. That combination is charged with electricity. That was the switch. Whatever you do, be sure to turn off the juice before monkey in the combination.
You better not forget something like that.
Good. Now, I want all of you to drive over a little before midnight. George and Ella to stay in the car about a mile down the road. I want you to have everything ready just in case we have to make a quick getaway.
I got you. I thought you might need it.
I do hope I haven't butted into anything.
Not at all.
No.
I didn't hear music, so I thought the lesson had been postponed.
No, well, Miss Broughton, she's feeling fatigue, is what they call it. And she's worked so hard today, so I don't know. Yes. Au revoir. Au revoir.
What's a peculiar little fellow?
Yes, isn't he?
So you like our house, eh, Ruth?
Oh, I just love it.
I don't care much for this place.
Don't you? I think it's so comfortable and roomy.
No, the only thing that's kept me here since we got back has been you. I wish we were far away from here. Down south among the flowers and the light of the tropical sun. Haven't you ever dreamed of the brightness?
Yes, I've dreamt of it often.
Ruth, I love you so devotedly. There's nothing in the world I wouldn't do for you. Nothing I wouldn't give you. Nothing I would ever want to do but to devote myself to your happiness. Ruth, will you marry me? Yes, we can be married tomorrow or tonight.
Why this pressing anxiety?
Ruth, I just feel I can't live another day without you. Just tell me that you love me, that you care.
I can't tell you that now.
Why not?
Tom, suppose there was something I hadn't told you. Something in my past?
Listen, I haven't the faintest idea what's lurking in that dark past of yours. But it wouldn't matter. I'd take you the worst woman in the world. All I wanted to hear you say is that you will marry me. Ruth, will you?
Tom, because you hadn't asked, it makes it so difficult. I can't marry you, not now.
Not to marry me. It's because you don't care?
Tom. I wouldn't hurt you, not for anything in the world. I hope you know that.
You see? I wasn't living in a after all. I'd seen the professor leaving, so I assumed the lesson had finished. Well, dinner will be served in 10 minutes.
I'd like to dress for dinner.
Don't hurry, dear. A couple of minutes won't make any difference.
How the devil did Ferris get onto our service? How did he locate our service? My God, after waiting around all this time, are we only getting away with 2 of our pieces? Listen, we haven't picked up a damn thing since we've been here, now we're liable to be picked up ourselves. I've had my eye on that pearl necklace since the first time I saw Mrs. Broughton wear it. It must be worth $30,000 at least. And between her and Ruth, they've bought over $20,000 of our junk. We're going to let that get away.
It's a bit complicated now.
Oh, yes. Because of all your love affair. And don't you look at me like that. I heard you asking her to marry her. You want her. Boom! What have you got with her? If she doesn't know you're a crook, well, she will know it. And then what will she do? Why? She'll run from you like she was running from a wild animal.
What are we going to do?
Oh, what do you think we're going to do? You and I clean out that Brockton house tonight. You look after the woman.
Have you even located where they keep the stuff?
No! We haven't the time to find out. She dropped a hint that the stones were all there, and we know no one's in the house at the butler. We know you won't talk willingly, so I guess we'll just have to make him.
And what's the plan after we get the stones?
South America, Buenos Aires. Now, we're nailed the moment one of those jewels sticks its head up in this market. Got it?
And who's going to take charge of the swag?
None of us.
What?
We'll pack it in a box and ship it express by Rio de Janeiro.
I'd hate to see it get out of our hands.
In case of trouble, we don't want it found on us, do we?
I guess you're right.
Now, you travel by the way of Frisco. Ed, by the way of New Orleans. I'll follow by the way of Panama. To avoid suspicion, you are a tourist travelling for your health. You, Ed, are sent down there to look after the cattle country. And I'm there to open a first-class jewelry store.
I understand.
That's all there is to it.
South America. Ha! They'll never find us there.
Put your hands up.
What's the idea?
Oh, no, you don't. I said keep them up.
You. I got it, that's the frame, okay? She sent you for him, did she?
Yes, she sent us. Check see if he's got a gun.
1916 model revolver.
Easy preparedness. Now, we're here strictly on business and we're in an awful hurry, so why don't you answer as quickly as you know how to? Where's the rest of them?
Go look for him yourself!
Now, be a good boy and you will make business with the Undertaker.
Say, what are you going to do with them?
Put them up for him.
You're the worst. That's quite right.
Throw your hands up. We'll take charge of these just to avoid accidents. Tony, get his gun. Wilson, get his.
George, what's all this noise about?
Mrs. Brockton!
Now, what's the meaning of this?
I suppose you're all wondering what we're doing here? Well, it's easily explained.
Miss Brockton was worried about her daughter, so she sent us to go and fetch them.
What? You say that Ruth sent it for them?
Luckily, we got here just in time to discover Kim ransacking the house.
Yes, in another minute and this bear would have been on its way with that.
You're right, Mr. Brockton. Ruth did come and send me, and for her sake, I'm glad we got here when we did.
Stay where you are. I'm taking charge of this. Strange, we didn't hear you coming in. Isn't it customary when entering a house to ring the bell?
Naturally. But you see, we didn't expect to find you home. We thought you were halfway on the way to Chicago by now.
Yes. Wait, hang on.
Yes, we were. We were intercepted at Albany by a telegram, so the case had been postponed. Didn't Ruth receive our wire?
No, I'm quite sure she didn't.
Then I better call at once. What's your number?
1, 3,
Go.
3.
Hello? 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 I don't seem to be able to get an answer. Why? The wires have been disconnected.
Maybe someone cut the wires.
It wouldn't surprise me in the least. Isn't that the first thing they usually do? Before we're through tonight, the chances are we'll find out that this man is a dangerous criminal. My car is outside. Don't you think I'd better go to the police?
We won't be in any hurry about the police. It might be wiser for us to hear what Ruth has to say. Don't you think so?
By all means, I always hate dealing with the police.
Perhaps you're right. So come on, Father, let's go and get Miss Brockton ourselves.
Oh, before you go, haven't you better let me the key to the house?
The key.
If Ruth sent you for the jewels, she must have given you the key.
Yes, she did give it to him, but he misplaced it. Children, don't they just make you want to scream?
I thought I put it in my pocket and I missed it when we got here. That's always the way, isn't it? You never do miss a thing until you try and find it.
So, how did you get in?
I must explain. Miss Brockton had a premonition about this fellow. And when we arrived here, I saw a light through the shades and a figure moving about. Of course, I was aware of what was going on, but I decided if he was up to anything, I'd catch him unawares. And having misplaced the key, we came through the window.
You all fit into the house just this way.
What are you implying?
Nothing, but the fact remains we found him covering our butler with a gun.
I told you, we caught him.
Robbing the house. Yeah, that's what you said. And you overpowered him and were able to deliver him to the police? That's all very well. It just so happens that we sent him downstairs for the jewels and he was about to bring them to us when you intercepted him.
Oh, well, we didn't know that. Of course, that puts an entirely different complexion on it, yes.
Naturally. When I saw him taking the valuables, I jumped at conclusions and acted accordingly. Wilson, I offer you an apology. I'm glad to learn that you are a faithful and willing servant. I shall report to Miss Brockton that her fears are entirely unfounded.
Wait a minute. Let's do this up.
Sure, but hasn't everything been explained?
How do you explain the gag Wilson's man?
Gag? What gag? Oh! Well!
Did you gag him out of fear that he was going to yell out and bring the police or the neighbors down on him?
Maybe he thought I was going to bite him.
Why, yes, of course. I wanted to prevent him from crying out. How did I know they didn't have Confederates lurking outside? They might have come in and overpowered us. Isn't that perfectly clear?
Well, it's reasonable, but not that I doubt your word, Mr. Palmer. But it seems very extraordinary to me that Bruce should have sent you for rituals.
Yes, that does seem rather extraordinary.
I grant you, it is unusual, and I don't blame you for your doubts, and therefore I can volunteer to go fetch Miss Broxton myself.
Oh, that is very sweet of you, but so much trouble. You say your car is outside?
Yes, just a little way down the road.
Well, Wilson's a very capable driver, and with your permission, we'll call your car at 11 o'clock.
I don't mind the length of my car, but I resent your manner of taking it.
You found us here under rather peculiar circumstances, I admit. And I submitted myself to your questions. Now, you can believe me or not, as much as you like. But I shall not remain under this roof another instant.
Well, we have one of our own, but tonight we prefer to use yours. And until we return, I must insist on the pleasure of your society.
Am I to understand you virtually a prisoner?
No. Just a guest from whom we are most reluctant to part. And to prove our eagerness for your society, we're going to keep you with us a little while. Now, be a good boy and remember we're in an awful hurry tonight.
It's a joke? What are we up against?
Better submit quietly.
What's all this for anyway?
We want to hear you say, in Ruth's presence, that she sent you for the jewels.
Why, damn you! Wait! Father! Put it down. They've got us. If you're going all the way to my place just to ask Miss Broxton whether she sent me here tonight or not, I can save you the trip. She doesn't know we're here.
What?
What? You get it from her, so I might as well tell you now. I tried to bluff it through as long as I thought there was a chance of making a getaway, but you're too many for us, and you have all the ammunition. We came here for the stuff. There's $500,000 worth of stuff at my house for which I'm wanted in 6 states. You see, I'm not trying to make things easy for myself, but I want you to consider that you haven't lost anything. And if you wrap me out to the balls, that's a case for every job, and that means life.
Why, they're a couple of crooks!
That's what they are. And who'd ever guess it? Why, the idea, the very idea. The dare to outrage our hospitality as you've done. Wearing your way into our peaceful little home.
Why, hanging's too good for a guy like him.
Yes, I guess you're right. And you don't think any less of me than I do already of myself. But it's just one thing I ask. Whatever you do to me, whatever it is, just do it before Miss Broxton gets in. That's the last thing I can stand. Face her.
He nearly got away that time.
What do we do with him?
Tie him up, put him in there.
I'll show you this one.
Put him in there.
Swells, my gracious. You can't tell this one anymore who's respectable.
That's right. For a minute then now, you have me believing that Rufus double-crossing us.
Now be a good boy.
Did you tie him up?
Yes.
Oh, as long as he's up the door, it should be good.
Let's get on the job.
How do we work?
The same as usual. We'll send you on the inside. Nell and I will be the lookouts. That understood?
Swells, eh? Well, let's go over to that Palmer house, clear them out, and they dare make a squeal.
They got me. I didn't think anybody was home but the butler, but your people came back unexpectedly. They're on the way to fetch you before turning me over to the police. Now, do you understand why I came here?
You mean, came to rob the house?
Yeah.
Who emptied the land?
Oh, they're safe enough. Your people took them along with them.
My people?
They must have. I left them on the table. Now that you know what I came in here for, what are you going to do with me?
What do you want me to do with you?
I'll tie my hands?
Oh, no. No.
That's better. Got a mate locked up over there.
Please, wait, please.
I've got to do some fast travelling tonight.
Wait, please. Isn't there anything you have to say to me?
What's the use? It's all over. You only despise me more than more if I pleaded baby act.
Isn't there anything you have to say in extenuation?
As my own lawyer? No. I don't know a decent thing I can say to my client. You see, I went wrong a year after I came out of college. Gowan started me, and the first successful job I pulled ruined me. I always sort of eased my conscience, by saying that there's so many that have so much. There's so many people who have so little. It doesn't matter that you take away from those who have so much. I believed it too. Talked myself into it. Well, until I met you. You sort of carried me back to the days when I was different.
Why did you do this tonight?
Because I knew if I didn't come in here myself, the others would have come in here without me.
The others?
Listen, Ruth. The woman you met is my mother. Hey, my mother. She was the cleverest confidence woman in the West. My dad, he set up over there. Another cheating cheater. We're all in the same combination, you see. You probably won't understand this.
No.
Once I got them started on this job, I was playing along with them because they hate the quitter. And any one of them could have won immunity for themselves by squeezing on me. But I want you to know that after I got caring for you, I stalled, and I stalled on this job. I kept on stalling, but that kind hero medal man to mention the name of Ferris today. That won't mean much to you, but for us, it's like a bombshell dropped out of the sky. We knew it was the right time to clear up and clear out.
That's why you were so urgent for me to go away with you tonight.
Yeah. I realised it was tonight whenever.
Tom, I just said yes. Would you really have let me come with you?
No, really. Not to get a fair chance to reconsider. Because in that case, I told you everything beforehand. You see, I made up my mind to leave everything behind but you. I'm intending on starting all over again, all of them straight. I know it's hard to believe, but I couldn't be so contemptible with you at my side.
Tom, suppose now I were to reconsider. Suppose I were to say yes.
After everything I told you. After the way I tried to double cross you. I'd say you're making fun of me.
But if I convinced you that I meant it, that I had my own reasons for going away with you tonight, I do care about you, Tom, I do.
No, Ruth. I love you too much to let you do that. Chances are we'll never see each other again, but I want to tell you in the most decent way, you've been the biggest jewel in my life.
Thank you. Get in there. Quick. Don't make a sound. What's happening? What are you on about?
We got there just as arranged and not a sign of them. Well, Tony and I took a chance. We went in, opened the safe, and found it empty. And we thought we'd better drag this one along.
What on earth is going on?
Now wait a moment there!
Okay. I told you, they're a little fix to make a getaway and leave us flat.
Isn't it about time we were treat it to an explanation.
And those jewels were not in the safe.
What? Where were they?
Where were they? Don't you recognize them?
Hurry, mother, we've been robbed! Thank you for joining in the room.
How did you get them?
Thanks to you, Mr. Palmer. Once to the left, twice to the right, 3 times to the left, and over.
Don't get it. What does it mean?
It means that this isn't my mother.
Oh, God.
And this isn't my father. We're all members of the same combination, just like yours.
My God, they're a gang of crooks!
Why, Ruth? We're pals, there's been mistakes all round.
Oh, sure. Next thing we know, we'll all be apologising to each other.
And for goodness sake, don't I tell you if you don't get out of it pretty quick first, get the hell out of us!
Yeah. It ain't healthy for us to be up here. We'll figure it out, well, we'll figure on getting away from it tonight.
So wait, where were you going?
South America, Buenos Aires.
We chose Rio de Janeiro.
Nobody will find us in South America! You bill!
We would have been neighbours again, wouldn't we?
There's the door. Get out.
Goodbye, Mr. Palmer.
What do you mean, goodbye? Say, you don't think you're going to separate me from those, do you?
Oh, my dear boy, we wouldn't think of allowing you to risk your liberty without being cut with goods.
Well, we'll take that chance.
Look, what's the use in separating? Here we are, 2 clever mobs. Why not follow the methods of the big financiers and consolidate? A combination like ours couldn't be beaten.
Maybe he's right. With a couple of leaders like him and Ruth, we could put all the other crooks out of the business. They would have nothing left for them to steal.
Now listen, I'm not doing any more combinations.
Now, wait a minute, Steve. The goal is always money and the elimination of rivals. It might be to our mutual advantage to form a little trust of our own. What do y'all think?
Listen up, everyone. Let's take a sensible view of this. If we took their loot, you couldn't blame them for squealing and making a deal with Ferris. They took ours, I know we'd go a long way to be avenged. Ferris will make pretty near any kind of deal to recover this stuff. I say it's up to us to get together.
I second that motion.
I'm willing to consolidate.
I'm for it.
So am I!
Then gather round and we'll talk it through.
Well, it would seem the first thing for us to do would be ascertain what each side has to offer. Now, I reckon these jewels are worth $250,000. What do you reckon those to be worth?
$500,000.
Well, that makes our contribution worth $750,000. Now, what have you to offer?
Why, we're putting these in.
You're putting them in. You got one hell of a nerve.
They were ours, they didn't acknowledge it.
Don't kid yourself. These are our jewels. Give it to me.
Calm down.
Hey! We're never going to get anywhere if we're going to fight.
What are you trying to do? Disrupt the combination already?
From now on, Steve, we'll do without the gunplay.
Give it to me.
What? Go on, Steve.
Give me yours, Tony.
Go on, Tony.
The other one.
to be a gentleman's agreement. Let's act like gentlemen.
Yes, that's right. Give me yours.
Go on, George.
Go on, George.
I'll just get these out of the way.
Now we'll proceed in its course manner.
I guess that means you two thieves.
What's the use of wasting time? Look, I suggest we move forward on a 50-50 basis. Who's with me?
Holy Jupiter, I'm stiff from sitting here all night. Sacred dear,
What to do? Break up the furniture?
Well, if they insist on keeping me here, I insist on being made comfortable.
Sure. Ask them, maybe they'll move in a piano for you.
How long are you going to keep the shit for? This isn't a police station. It's a private detective agency. They have every right to keep us here.
If we're under arrest, I demand to know the nature of the charge against us. And I demand to know by what authority my home was broken into last night and my property seized. If this was some affairs dispute, I'll hold him personally responsible.
And what right had your men to invade my home last night? Yes, and drag us down here?
And furthermore, where's Ruth? If she's been detained, I'll...
What? Plus you can bank on it. In every gang of crooks there's always one squealer.
He means none.
Do you?
What do you take this for? A bunch of boobs?
Why? You can't convince me that Ruth's... that she's lied about us.
Yes, certainly. And besides, what has she to tell? We haven't done anything. We're innocent.
Oh, sure. We're innocent.
You don't believe she's squealing, do you?
Listen.
You can't convince me Ruth would sacrifice us to save herself.
I ain't so sure about that. Why isn't she here with us?
Where is she? How do we know she ain't with Ferris right now, squealing everything to him?
You know, if we go down for this, it's your fault. If you hadn't tried to stuck and move her, we'd been safely away from here. I told you not to linger. You know, I was going to retire after this. Yes! We were to...
Quit out! A clever gang of crooks we are. And with leaders like him and Nan, we'll put all the other crooks out of business. There won't be anything left for them to steal.
Oh, shut up.
Clever. We couldn't even steal from each other.
What a warm and fuzzy mood we're in today.
Oh, come on, let's buck up, yeah? What's the use of burning bridges before we get to them?
Yes, it's more than an even chance that we beat this case. We haven't even paid our trump card yet.
If your hand's better than mine, I'd like to see it.
Well, here's our ace. We wrapped on out, all in favour.
Thanks, Ed.
Well, it's the best plan we've got.
Wait a minute. I've got it. Ed, did we change that gem arrangement fully?
Positive, not a stone was left in the old setting.
Good. How about yours?
Every last one of them was a set.
That's our salvation.
What do you mean?
Oh, don't you see? Ferris represents the burglary insurance companies. Now, what's worrying the companies the most? How to recover the property on which they're paid out close to $1 million. How many of the original owners do you think will recognise the jewellery? Not 5% of them. Now, for heaven's sake, everyone sit tight and the companies will be more than willing to make a deal with us, yeah? I've been talking.
Now, another thing. We have to get to Nan and get to her quick. They'll resort to anything to break her down. But if she manages to hold that...
Here's Nan now.
Now will you identify them? I'll call them off in the order in which they are named in this confession.
What?
Mrs. Nellie Brockton.
After everything we've done for you, taking you into our home and making you feel like one of us, you were pay us by turning square. You are.
George Brockton.
You're not fit to associate with us. Once.
Mrs. Palmer.
You shameful little hussy!
Ed Palmer.
I hope you not!
Antonio Verdi. Steve Wilson.
None. Don't be hard on a guy. We've been friends for 5 months. By God, I'd swing to get him. Get your hands off me. Call that rough stuff. Let me have a collared necktie on.
Tom Palmer.
I'd like to speak to Tom Palmer.
I want to see Ferris.
You do, eh? Will you stay here?
Ruth, how could you? I wouldn't have cared if it had been anyone but you. God, I'm disappointed.
Tom, why did you ask to speak to Ferris?
Because I thought I might be able to make a deal with him that would help the others. I thought if he was on that boat, he might feel kindly towards me. I want to see him, talk to him, and tell him if he can let up just a bit on the others, I'll take the plea. And they can hand me the limit. You see, I made up my mind yesterday. If it ever came to a showdown, I'd do everything I could to make it easy for them. And you.
I made up my mind too. That I'd do everything I could to make it easy for them. And you?
You mean you sacrificed yourself to save us?
Don't you see it even now?
See what?
Everything that has happened since the moment we met. The series of events leading up to the arrest. That the raid should have happened the moment after I relieved you all of your guns.
It means you've been working for Ferris this whole time.
No. It means I'm in business for myself.
Yourself? Wait. No. That means you're...
Ferris.
Of course. Yeah, of course. But Joe, it all comes back to me now. Everything you did, all you said was merely to ensnare me and trap the others. I suppose we'll all be soon looking out at you behind bars. And you'll be laughing from down the corridor, eh? It'll bring you a lot of glory, won't it? Giving us 12 years apiece. So it makes no difference what we think of you. But I want to say this, you stooped pretty low. Lower than any of us would have done. And even a crook would feel contempt for.
Tom!
No! It was contemptible for you to do it. Gee, I've gone through for you.
And I'm going through for you.
What do you mean?
Sit down. Please. Tom, listen. When I started out on this case, I had every intention of going through. I didn't seek the job sought me. I was a reporter, getting $30 a week. Some of my work on a couple of criminal cases attracted the attention of one of the burglary insurance companies. They offered me a job in their investigating department at $75 a week. I made good. Made so good that I decided to go into business for myself. I organised a few of the insurance companies into a mutually protective association and got their business. Well, getting the small fry burglars was easy enough, so I decided to go after the high-class mobs. You're wondering how I got on the inside? Through Ira was there. And then I stumbled across you, and I decided to kill two birds with a single stone. I know what you're thinking, and you're right. I took advantage of the love you offered me, and what happened? I owe my life to you. But more than that, something inside of me changed. I began to look at things from a new angle. The human angle. Do you believe that after what I saw you do on that boat, I could have been the one to destroy you? Do you think staying on the job I was moved by loyalty to my customers or the district attorney? Tom, when I fell towards you, I could have thrown you over like that. But I knew that if I quit, somebody else would take my place. Perhaps make it harder for you. I stayed. Well, once I got this thing going, I ceased to be a free agent. I stayed because, well, you've grown into my life. I wanted to protect you. I wanted to be near you. I thought about the future. Of your future, of our future. I saw the better side of you. I wanted to help you find yourself.
For goodness sake, why did you tell me any of this?
Because I wanted you to come to me. Freely, openly, above board. Holmes, send the others in.
Well, Ruth, I'm nicked. What are you going to do with me now?
Tom, I'm going to see that you live up to my expectations for you.
You mean... You mean you give me a chance to go straight?
I mean, I'm not going to give you the chance to do anything else. You see, I need you now.
You mean I've still got a chance of winning you?
Tom, some women only love once. I'm one of that kind.
Come in here, the lot of you.
Where's Ferris?
Seems to me that for a long time you've been wanting to see Ferris.
All right, everyone. I'd like to introduce to you the head of the National Detective Agency, Miss Ruth Ferris.
What? Ferris?
My God.
I don't believe it.
I told you she was too damn clever for us.
Well, if you're Ferris, I have a proposition to make. Or have a seat then.
Yes. You want to exchange the stolen items write a sentence? I accept your proposition. Sit down, everyone. I accept your proposition. And I'm going to do more for you than that. You can thank him for it. I'm going to leave to work.
What? Oh, it's come at last. Call the wagon chief and take me away.
Boys, for some time now, you've been preying on society. Now I'm going to give you a chance to help society. But I want to tell you this. The first time you fail to report to me about a job you hear about, or double-cross me on any cases you're working on, it means 20 years.
Accounting!
Now it's up to you.
She's going to turn us all into detectives.
Well, we've had a good education on the job.
Paper and pencils. For your confessions.
And what are you going to do with those?
Nothing. As long as you remain on the square with me. It's 20 years. Or report at this age